Hey everyone, I wanted to talk about what type of soldering block to use for your specific needs for silversmithing. And so I have this annealing pan right here that I've used for 3 years at least. This is purchased from Rio Grande. I believe it's a 12-inch, and the pumice stone is separate, I believe. But what's cool about this is it turns in either direction. It's on a bearing, and I use this for setting pieces up in here. If they're not going to fit on here, if it's a cuff, if I need to like put it down deep into this piece, it works great for that. And it's just like a good foundation because this will not conduct heat. You can heat this up forever and they don't melt. It's perfect. So I have 3 different types of soldering blocks here. These are the only 3 I've ever used. I'm just going to talk about my experiences with them. But this one right here is a vermiculite. This is, I believe, a 6x2. And I enjoyed this since I've had it. The only thing about this one is if you can see here, there are divots and grooves that if heated high, it will stick to your back plate. So whatever you're using, you heat it up over time, it breaks it down, and then your back plate, if you look on the back side of it, will have, it'll like come up with it. So I do like this. It heats it pretty well. It does. I feel like it does take a while if you're having like a larger piece that you're heating up, that it might take quite a bit. But over time, it creates these like weird divots because your piece will take a part of this on it, if that makes sense. I mean, I've used this for a while. I do like it. It's really all I've known. And then I purchased a honeycomb, and this one right here, where I think this one was from Amazon. This one right here is from Rio. And this one was great because it's so porous and it's got a lot of holes in it. It doesn't take a lot of heat to be able to heat your piece up and then have your solder flow. The only thing, as you can see, it is a tiny little pieces of this right now. So it cracks very easily. So you need to use this with very low heat. So if I even take this and put a tiny bit of pressure, it cracks. It looked like this when I first got it. I have a backup one right here. So you can see it's very porous. It's great to set pieces up with these little pins. So you can take your pin, set a piece up how you want it. If you need to hold something in place, great for that. The pins have held up, but the block itself crumbles. So for me, this is not good for my needs because, like I said, it just totally crumbles. I did enjoy it when I had it. I'm kind of weary to use the new one just because I don't want it to crack like that. The last one that I have is a charcoal block. I just purchased this one. So far, I've heated a couple pieces up. Nice and even. It does not stick. And another bonus is when I'm going to make my little granules, make these little pieces right here out of scrap silver. They are so much easier to use than this right here. So I can heat my pieces up and it does not stick to this block. So I think the biggest advantage of this is it does not stick and it seems to heat it up pretty evenly. This one, it sticks so much. This is, again, the vermiculite. And even this one, I mean, you cannot heat any silver balls up onto this. They'll, even if you are trying to solder a bezel and things fall through this. So far, I've really enjoyed the charcoal soldering block. If you have any other blocks that you've used that you find have advantages over the other ones, I'd love to hear it in the comments. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and I hope this was informative.